Memory cards. Memory cards. Those little plastic case strongholds for our most important save data. Seriously, losing one of those babies was akin to scrolling through your internal memory on your Xbox or PlayStation and just slowly deleting each file. Those things were valuable and you needed a ton of them. And they're not extinct in this day and age, now acting as SD cards or external storage. And let's be real here, they are leagues better in this form, but ultimately kind of boring. Memory cards had to match your console's aesthetic back in the day. PS1 standards matched the console's gray color scheme, then when the PS2 shifted to black, so did the memory cards. Or you get one with like Lara Croft on it, just do whatever you want, I don't care. The point is that these things were awesome and a godsend amongst their time. With these little blocks of data you could take your game to wherever. Didn't bring your game with you to a friend's house? Who cares? As long as he had the same game, you could show him how far you made it in a friggin' water puzzle and Onimusha fuck. It just went to show that in such a short time, we went from passwords and the internal data to movable data, transferable data, stuff for the likes we had never seen. And like on the Dreamcast, you could like play with it and stuff, so that was cool. Too bad nobody bought them. Another fun little gimmick was the artwork that the developers would put on the console, like having actual art for the PS1 and 3D animations for PS2. And they would even do something sometimes if you threatened to delete them. And Lord have mercy on your soul if you didn't have an additional save. Accidentally losing a save or even a memory card is akin to throwing away hours of gameplay, weeks of work spent to grind on an RPG, or collecting enough money for the next big weapon. Just make sure you had more than one of those, man. And I just want to take a moment here and acknowledge the leaps and bounds we've made in such a small amount of time. To think that in just a few short years we've had almost no need for external memory cards. Sure, you can still get them, but you don't really need them. And now there's even a mega memory card coming out that can take all of your data from every card you've ever owned and have it into one card. Which is kind of terrifying to think about, because just think about how far we've come. And I guess it's kind of not a bad thing to reminisce on the simpler times. I mean, like, I've got like tons of save data on Legend of Dragoon. You ever played Legend of Dragoon? Oh, it's fucking amazing. Thanks for watching this short trip down memory lane about memory cards. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing if you like the content. Stay safe, save your data twice, and keep it practical.